All right, we're going to get going. If anybody else comes in, they're late, right? It's class time, right? All right, thanks, guys, and good morning. Welcome to the campus of the University of Illinois, Springfield. We are excited today to introduce Dr. Janet Gooch. As you know, Dr. Gooch will be our new chancellor come July 1st. She'll succeed interim Chancellor Karen Whitney, who's been with us now for 2 years, as you know, during our COVID years, as we call it. And Dr. Whitney succeeded Chancellor Susan Cook, who retired in 2020. Now, Dr. Gooch is currently the Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs and the Provost at Truman State University in Kirksville, Missouri. She has been an administrator and a member of the faculty since 1995 there. Dr. Gooch received her doctorate from Case Western University, which is in Cleveland, Ohio, right? And also her master's from Kent State, which is in Ohio, and her bachelor's degree from the University of Kansas, all in speech-language pathology. So obviously she's fresh off the Rock Chalk Jayhawk probably celebration for the NCAA championship. Even though we have a tight schedule, we're glad she made some time today for you guys. I know it was important to get her available for the media, and we're glad we're able to squeeze some time in for you guys. Once again, we're thankful that she's here. You guys don't want me up here. Dr. Gooch, the podium is yours. Now, I don't know if you want to make just a couple opening comments, and then she'll direct you guys.
Hi, good morning. Thanks for coming. I'll just start by saying I'm really honored to have this opportunity to serve as the next Chancellor of UIS. This is a really special place, and everyone has really welcomed me in the most amazing way. So I'm quite grateful for the opportunity, and can't wait to get to meet everyone.
Okay, guys, what makes you the best person for this job?
I have had a lot of experience at Truman State University, which is very similar to UIS, similar in size, about 4,200 students right now. We're both institutions in the Council of Public Liberal Arts Colleges, so we both have a liberal arts focus, but ready to move into areas where students have the need and the market demands. I've served in several roles at Truman, both as Department Chair of Communication Disorders, Dean of the School of Health Sciences and Education, had a number of interim roles, so quite a broad experience before stepping into the Provost role, which I've done for 5 years now at Truman. So I think I could bring some of my experiences and knowledge from there to here and really get to know University of Illinois Springfield and its wonderful position in the capital city.
Truman's had some big drops in enrollment, and enrollment's been an issue here on this campus. Did you learn anything from what you've seen there that could help with that problem at UIS?
Sure. So, enrollment has been difficult across the country. We know that the demographics are playing against us here with the college going up, the college applications and are down, and the opportunities are plentiful out there. So, we've been working hard at Truman. We've been working on our marketing. We've been looking at programs that will be attractive to students. We're looking to meet workforce needs, and hopefully enrollment will bounce back. I think we have to be very mindful of what our communities need, what programs are going to be opportunistic for students, and try to meet them where they are. Marketing is a big part of enrollment management, and I think if you have a strategic enrollment management plan like UIS does, I know this has been a priority for Chancellor Whitney, that we ought to see some good moves moving ahead.
As I plot my future after high school, you might be competing with other colleges and universities, community colleges, or nothing at all. When you look at, how much money it costs, et cetera, how much is I'm not going to college at all competing with the likes of UIS?
Yeah, I think there is a certain population that is considering other opportunities, whether that's going directly into the workforce or trade schools, community colleges. There's lots of opportunities for students now. But I think at UIS, we can help them see what the value of a UIS education would bring to them. What a wonderful place this is to have hands-on experiences and personal experiences with faculty that will encourage them to come here and really meet their academic potential.
You were involved with the True Self program at Truman State, really designed to help the underrepresented students there. Can you talk about something that might be similar here, or something you might initiate or build upon?
Well, I'd have to really see what opportunities currently exist for minority populations here on campus. I can tell you a little bit about the True Self program. It was a new program, a pilot program that we ran last fall to help support underrepresented students to campus. It provided supplemental instruction for some of our incoming students in those core classes like English 190, Basic English, and Algebra. And it really helped historically underrepresented students find a community on our campus, because that's really what's essential. That's what's going to keep them at the university, is having them find a home, having them find a group of students that they connect with, faculty that they connect with, to make them feel a part of not only the UIS community or the Truman community, but the Springfield or Kirksville community.
I understand your husband's a dentist. Will he be coming here and setting up a new practice, or what's that all about?
Well, he's actually working on retiring, lucky him. He is a dentist. He's had a practice in Kirksville, Missouri for some time, which he is in the process of selling to a younger dentist. And he sees himself doing other things in life right now, supporting me.
Well, uprooting yourself after, 19 years out there or something like that? I mean, that's longer than a freshman's been alive. It's got to be difficult to do.
It will be, but I'm ready for the next challenge. I've lived in Kirksville since 1995. It's been a wonderful place for me to grow professionally and personally. I raised my family there. It's a wonderful small community, very similar to Springfield in a lot of ways. But I'm ready for a new challenge. I'm ready to do something different, to bring my talents elsewhere, and to push myself, a personal growth experience, one filled with, I'm sure, lots of adventure.
UIS, or Sangamon State, its predecessor, has historically had a connection with downtown Springfield. What do you know about that, and maybe some plans to head back there sometime soon?
Well, I know that the university does have a very good connection with downtown Springfield, and that a lot of our students work and do internship opportunities in the Springfield area, and that the students really contribute to the community. I'm aware of the Innovation Springfield program, and that there is plans to have a new building and space down there. I think there's plenty of opportunities. I just need to come and learn a little bit about more of what those are, and who I need to meet, and how we go ahead and push goals in that direction.
How does your experience help incoming students come to this university?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
With your experience you have with your new job, how is it going to influence students to come to this university?
Well, I don't know if I'll personally influence any students to come here. I'd like to think maybe I had that power, but I think working collectively as a part of the UIS team, we need to see what will be attractive to students. There are so many things here that already are attractive to students. We have a wonderful academic programs, athletics, a number of extracurricular activities that are afforded to students that make UIS a wonderful place to be. And I think we just need to keep pushing forward on all of that.
From Kirksville, I mean, how much have you been in the last few weeks been paying attention to what's going on in the UIS campus, particularly And, the possibility there's a looming situation with the faculty and the possibility later this week of a strike. Are you aware of the situation, and how much have you been keeping up?
I've been meeting regularly with Chancellor Whitney and Kelsey Gursky, and I am aware that the faculty are involved in the labor relations right now. I'm aware that Chancellor Whitney has had some very good dialogue and communication with the faculty, and that hopefully a resolution will come shortly.
You're involved in that kind of labor stuff at Truman State, you have experience in that? And if the answer is no, that's okay.
Thanks, because it is no. No, Truman is not a part of, we do not have labor relations in the state of Missouri, so I'm not familiar with the work. However, I do communicate with faculty all of the time. We have the same shared governance at Truman that you do here at UIS, and so I'm consistently working with faculty and communicating with them to make their experience the best it can be on our campus.
Dr. Gooch, what makes a good chancellor? What do you want to, what attributes do you want to be known for?
Well, personally, my approach to leadership is really one of being part of the team. I think that a chancellor needs to be humble and work very collaboratively with others, because you'll always get more accomplished as a team than you will as a solo leader. So that is really my approach.
When you were named a couple of weeks ago, there was some noise about, or somebody had intimated that you had some sorts of connections with UIS or Springfield, or knew people here, or you were in some circles with some folks.
I do know a few people here, just from my association with COPLAC. So Vicki Cook, for example, has been on a number of committees through COPLAC with me. A little known fact, my mother-in-law used to live over here in Springfield, and I've been over here a number of times to run some of your trail events and to do some of your triathlons. So you have a very good running and physical fitness environment here that I've taken advantage of.
I take it that's the aid that you...
Yes, the Honest Abe triathlon that you have out there. Yeah.
I was running a triathlon like leading a university.
You have to have a lot of strong will and tell your mind you can do it.
So we found out today she's running 3 Boston marathons, which is happening today. One of our own coaches is running today. Tyler Pence is running today too. I don't know if you guys are aware of that from UIS.
See, there's a story.
Is the timeline still July 1st for you to land on campus? Or?
Yes, I plan to come over a few days early to have the opportunity to work with Chancellor Whitney for the week before July 1st, which will be very helpful to me, and I'm very thankful that she's going to take that opportunity to do that with me.
And are you meeting with other student groups, faculty groups today, or are you just here for the day? Or?
I'm here today and tomorrow, and I will be having lunch with some people, and then having a dinner later on. And then tomorrow I will be have the opportunity to meet a lot of people on campus.
Anything else, guys? Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.